For a story that's out of this world, we're joined by Paul Lewis from the University of Tennessee and talking about some cool things in the sky, Paul, including Mars.
That right there.
Yes.
That's Mars.
And this has been very visible as of late, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you go outside this afternoon, just as the sun goes down, just give it a minute, it's down. Look for a little teeny tiny dot on the western horizon. You might see Mercury. That's followed by the brightest thing that's going to be in the night sky, for a while at least, and that's Venus. If you look up a little higher in the sky as it gets a little later, you get Jupiter, Saturn, and about 10:30 at night, Mars is going to peak above the horizon. But you need to wait till about midnight. Now here's why you need to get up, stay up, whatever you need to do, and go out early and often until the end of the month, is look at Mars at absolutely every opportunity that you get, because I think we've got some slides that we're going to show. There's a picture of Mars in May on the left and July. That's the difference in size due to the distance to the planet. These are pictures taken from the surface by the rovers that show how much this dust storm that's on Mars right now is blocking out the sun. Mars without dust on the left, Mars on the right completely enshrouded in a global dust storm. That's what's unique about this. Same spacecraft on the left as on the right, but on the left it's completely covered with dust. On the right, it's not covered with dust. That depends on sunlight to charge its batteries. That's the Opportunity rover. We've lost contact with it. The dust has completely covered that spacecraft. The atmosphere is filled with dust. We can't talk to it, and you saw from the image how dark it actually is. Well, we're seeing the dust from the outside reflecting sunlight. And Mars is the red planet, and it's red because of the iron content in the surface. This dust is filled with iron, and it's all in the air right now. So all that dust is reflecting the sun's light back to us, and it's so incredibly bright, it's unbelievable.
Really?
I get home about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning every night, pull up in the driveway, get out of the car, and look to the right, and it's like a piercing red jewel in the night sky. It is absolutely amazing. This is unique because we don't always have a global dust storm on Mars. So normally you'd get to see some of these dark features, what we call modeling when we look at it. But since it's covered with dust, it's all the lighter, it's somewhere between the dark and the light at this point. It is an inspiring sight to look up and see this thing as bright as it is. And the reason you need to keep looking is the dust storm's not going to last forever. So every opportunity that you get,
take advantage, huh?
Right, because it's closer to, the 27th is opposition, it's opposite the Earth from the sun. A couple of days later on the 31st, it's as close to the Earth as it's going to get this time. It's about 1 million miles further away this time than it was in 2003, and at that time it was as close as it had been in 60,000 years. We don't get it this close again for 15 more years.
Wow. All right.
So please, get out and look. You won't be sorry that you did.
All right, and we won't discuss why you get home at 1 in the morning. All right, Paul, great seeing you. Still to come on Live at 5 at 4.